Actually, do I have any active items? Empyrean. Yes, I do. Okay, so this one will discard. That will discard right there. We'll finish out this one here. We'll get the Hyperion Mask next. That's got a rotating active buff on it, whether it's damage resistance, and all that. So the primary form of progression in this one is the cards that you just saw briefly. What they do is it works like Magic the Gathering, kind of. That's their explanation. It works like Magic the Gathering, which means there are cards that are good and there are cards that are bad, and the only thing you have to worry about is the 60 count. Get dumped. By the way, I'm a tank and I just quarter health that guy with the ultimate. That is not a balanced mechanic. And there was nothing he could do about it because they just don't give him the ability to do anything about it. Come on, Rampage. Let's play. Like I said, I still haven't even grabbed my tanking items yet. So my damage reduction is purely based off of the character right now. Oh, really?
An enemy tower under attack.
Dude, I will kick your ass. Get steamrolled.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Get steamrolled.
Enemy tower destroyed.
I know, right? Kick his ass right there. Yeah, my buddy showed up just in time. This is actually a damage dealer. That guy, Crux.
Enemy has been slain.
They have different categories. It's pretty interesting overall. I'm not falling into that, dude. Sorry. Crush can 1v1 him, though. Because melee actually has the 100% advantage. Once you're in melee range with a ranged character, like, seriously, he was even under a tower. And Crux just absolutely annihilated his ace. Why? Because balanced. Melee cleave on their hits, melee move faster than ranged characters. Melee hit harder than ranged characters on a base note. Like, base damage is 10 to 15 points more per attack. And cleave. So you don't actually have to hit the opponent to hit the opponent. We typically move faster than ranged. So really what the game is just pick a ranged character. Just pick a melee, build him damage, tanky, whatever you want, really. Doesn't really matter. And you win. Why? Because ranged is so inferior. Unless you're like absolutely long ranged and you get the drop on someone. The number 18, oh, that's the card power points that you have. So the little orange things that I've been picking up is the power point pool. So as the bar fills, I get more power points for cards. Each card costs a certain number of power points. Like this guy. I could dive him and kill him there. Is that all you want to do? Like, dude, I just literally ignored all of my shit. Let's grab the defense buff from this mask. Like I said, unless I just let him hammer at me forever, like I just did, he's not going to be able to kill me. No matter how much he wants to. If I actually went ham. Like I said, I literally have to just let this guy kick my ass in order for him to kick my ass.
Allied tower is under attack. Your skill rises.
And the nice thing is, this big wall that I have right here stops ranged attacks. He can't shoot through it anymore. My little range thing is perfectly safe. Now he's about to die again. Damage dealer, go!
Enemy has been slain. Allied tower
Like I
is
said,
under attack.
so fucking balanced. That's actually why I stream this game, is I've been trying to get them to... I've been trying to get Epic Games to talk with me to balance this shit. Because I like where this game could go. I do. I like the card mechanics, replacing the stores and the items. I like the fact that you can customize them and that they're working on the card system so that
Enemy has been slain.
more custom decks are actually viable. Like, this is actually a custom deck that I made. I'm literally just double stacking cards because they're powerful. Against this guy, I could use some more armor. So I'll grab this one.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. But I could also use some magic resist, so we'll grab this one. Just like that. Boom. Then we can actually do away with these two temporary placeholder cards. We have 3 points instantly. We can be an ass and just immediately stack up
Enemy
another
host
armor.
destroyed.
And then we just start buying the power-up attachments for the cards. How would I get them on here? They've been trying to work with their streamers. The problem is they don't work with their streamers that want to improve the game. They had some people...
An enemy tower
They had
is
some
under
people who were helping them balance the game during the alpha. One of them took the information that they got,
attack.
burnt
Allied
them pretty
tower
badly
is
by
under
creating
attack.
hacking programs to cheat the game. That's all I got for you, buddy. His ass is gonna die
Enemy
anyways.
has been slain.
Hey, we gotta kill him. Like I said, I just went under a tower with no official, like, major tanking stats. Caused someone to die on both my team and the enemy team. From a damage over time caster. And got away alive for all of it. So, yeah. Yeah, so essentially when we play this game, they do check the streams quite regularly. We also tweet out to them going, hey, yo, we're playing, we're doing a live stream, blah, blah, blah. They're perfectly fine with that. The problem is their bouncing department only hides behind the community management team, which says they work with players to balance the game, but they won't show anyone yet. What I want them to do is to be an open book about it and show people that they're actually interested in balancing the game.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Well, that guy randomly disappeared. He's like, fuck that, it's still... That guy's been kicking my ass for a little bit. Yeah, so it's more of one of the ones we're just waiting for. We stream, we let them know, and we ask them, hey, when the community members show up and go, hey, how are you enjoying the game? We go, hey, we got some opinions. They tell us to go to the forums, and anyone who knows anything about how to get them to balance something, you don't go to the forums. The forums are 100% useless. Trying to walk away from all this. Nope. Alright, let's get this mana regen going for a little bit.
Allied tower is under attack. Allied tower destroyed.
He took the tower as soon as I wasn't there. That's the other thing. The towers are freaking useless. These crystals.
Tower is under attack.
Like I was making the joke earlier that I caused someone to, a couple people to die just by diving a tower, and I don't do any
Enemy
damage.
tower destroyed.
But the towers actually do pretty much, yeah. No, yeah. The forums do nothing because the community management people are outsourced. They don't have any power. They could promise you the world, and they'll give you shit on a shingle. Like, fuck. They'll promise you an MRE, and then they're just gonna hand you a package of saltine crackers and be like, "That's an MRE, right?" I was like, nah, I guess the better one would be like, "Oh no, 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 we got the chicken fajita MRE for you. It's nice and safe. You got it, you got it." And what you actually get is fucking omelets, you know? Those crumbly ass omelets that even Tabasco doesn't fix. So yeah, they're combining a card game similar to that of Magic for the items. You watch me building up the cards that I use. They have a certain amount of power point drain, which you have to get by harvesting these guys. Consider it gold. But you have to get the cards by RNG, which absolutely sucks, and they just won't listen to anyone about it. They just won't listen to anyone about it. Steamrolled. Dude, stop that. You're annoying. Okay, so again, we're getting tanky now. We are getting tanky. We aren't super tanky yet. We just jumped in, killed the damage dealer, who is a high damage dealer. High damage dealer. We got the pick on that guy, just outright. He couldn't do anything about it. And then we got out of there alive, because the towers are so useful. So, as far as these games go, technically maxing out the cards first before getting a new card to work on would be the better thing to do, because you get more stats. Like a larger quantity of a singular stat set first. And by all means, I should be doing that. But the game's so heavily balanced in the melee's favor that I don't have to worry. And the Crux is just showing up at all the perfect times.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Like, literally, I just started a fight with Rampage, the most powerful regarded tank in the game. And Crux is one of the most dangerous damage dealers in the game of Melee. And we can probably 1v5 these guys. Just because our cards, I guarantee you... Yeah, they've got generic cards. So they don't actually have